to Jamie Wise, Zoe Jeffries, Biswacker J. Rye, and to ask the questions, Joe Jarvis.
I'm absolutely delighted that we have got an incredible panel to tell us all about how to support our new partners to the best effect. They've all been recognised this weekend for their incredible achievements, and I'm sure we want to know how they've all been doing it. So I'm going to come to you first, Zoe. So Zoe is a group leader in our business. She has 400 personal customers. She's a company trainer and she's based in Bristol. So Zoe, we know that supporting new partners gives them the best level of success in this business, gets them off to the best start. And we know that because the company stats show us that. So how do you support?
So we aim to make things fun and really simple. They're added to our team WhatsApp so that they feel part of something bigger and unique. They get to see other people's successes, and we all get the occasional partner who doesn't get off to the fastest start, right? So it's a constant reminder for them that UW is there helping others in the team until the time is right for them. And I'll just say, look, come on, the only way you're going to earn some money is to just show people what we have. And most people will want to help with their friends and family first.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that you're kind of sharing out some of that supporting. If you're in a position to do that, it's great for them to be able to see some other new partners as well. So are you using the Fast Start plan? So...
Absolutely, Joe. And we focus on getting 6 to 10 people to show why they're doing UW and how much they want to earn. Sometimes it can be a little bit awkward because people aren't necessarily used to talking about their goals. So I'll just say to them, you know, if they say like, oh, it's about credit cards, debt, paying off bills, that kind of thing. If that's what they say, I'll never accept the first answer. And I'll say, okay, so when you've done that, what would you spend the extra money on then?
Okay.
Because that then gets to the reason, doesn't it? Of,
yeah.
You know, it's often the fun reason or the serious reason, and that's going to keep them motivated a lot longer.
And sometimes it's about being realistic, isn't it? If they're telling you that they want to maybe earn £5,000.
Yeah, so, you know, I would say, Joe, like, if someone said that you wanted to earn £5,000, but they only had 30 minutes, it's not going to be very realistic, is it? So should we just kind of have a look at what will be realistic and what's going to work for you and your time?
And I think by Zoe doing that, she's building the trust, isn't she, amongst those new partners from day one, because we're looking for long-standing relationships with our partners, and they're now going to trust her because she's told them something that's very real. And I know, Zoe, that you use the apprentice analogy, which I love, so can you explain a bit more about that?
Sure. So stereotypically, apprentices aren't paid that well because they're just learning their trade on the go. A bit like our partners, because when that apprentice qualifies, they're generally paid very well. And with our partners, you know, we're there supporting them with their friends and family, with our support. And then when they qualify, they've learned our trade, they're paid very generously.
It's such a good analogy, and we are all learning a trade, aren't we, from day one? That's what we're doing. Thank you so much, Zoe. And I'm going to move on to Biz. Biz is a brand new group leader in our business. He has, thank you. He has 150 personal customers and he's based in Maidstone. And Biz, I know that you served for 12 years with the Gurkhas, which is an incredible achievement. And Biz has been very busy since Power Up. He has supported a whopping 50 supported appointments since Power Up. So let's just journey back a little bit. Where have you found and introduced these new partners from, Biz?
Yeah, thank you, Jo. So I have been in the business for 11 years, so I have a long list of no for nows to go back to. I also receive steady stream of referrals and social media. I'm getting in touch with potential partners to share the changes in UW and using the leading headlines to help to introduce new partners, such as telling people about the fast start bonuses for new QD stars, and that seems to work for me and my team. We duplicate that system in our team using different methods. Just to be clear, not all of my supported appointment go ahead with the suites. We may have to do sometimes 2 or more appointments to get them over the line to get that number. So, although I signed 50, we probably sat around 150 appointments to get that number. Once new partner joined, we mainly focused them on the fast start bonuses. So already, in fact, 5 of the new partners has achieved QD start within a month. They all own 500 bonus.
Wow, that deserves a massive clap. And I think from talking to Biz, he keeps everything very, very simple in his team. So it's very simple to duplicate, and it's obviously working because you're getting incredible results, Biz. I think you've had 50 supported appointments. I love the fact that you mentioned you probably sat 150 to get that 50. Can you give us any tips about getting those appointments over the line?
Yes, yeah. I like to create a sense of urgency, for instance, with the boost. For example, I would tell them, if you would like 150 pounds, you need to be quick, otherwise it won't be here for long. Whatever the current promotion incentives, I always use that. I also use £10 registration fee. I tell them, when I joined, it was £100. It's just now £10. Would you like to take advantage of that?
Perfect. Perfect, simple messages. Thank you so much, Biz. And we're now going to come to Jamie. And Jamie joined our business in April last year. He is a team leader. He is that close, achingly close, aren't you, to senior team leader. I know you wanted it for this weekend, but it's obviously going to happen literally in the next day or two. So massive well done to you. Jamie is very busy. He is cabin crew for Virgin. He's also got his own property business. So you've got some really impressive stats, Jamie, since Power Up. Again, you've been massively busy. You have introduced 17 new partners. You have supported successfully 21 appointments, and 16 of those have 3 or more services. So, can you tell us how you developed your supporting skills?
Yes, so I was supported by my upline from the very beginning with the Fast Start plan. That involved getting me to book 6 appointments to suit the prospect at a time that suited them. So my upline, who was absolutely amazing, and the rest of the team, who were also amazing, they helped me with that supporting. So this is all I've ever known, and I absolutely followed that plan. So I probably sat at around 20 appointments to get the first 6 customers. So again, I know that that's fairly normal, and I set those expectations with a new partner as well. So not everyone is going to say yes, and some will need time to think about it, and some are going to need a second appointment as well, and then some people will say no. So as long as the new partner knows that, then I've set the expectations early on.
So keeping it really, really simple, and again, that same message coming out again and again, setting those expectations so that new partner trusts what you're going to say. Do you have any tips for how you're getting those appointments to 3 or more services?
Yeah, so when I set the appointment up with the prospect, I make sure that the prospect knows that this is a training exercise for the new partner. So at the beginning of the appointment, I may say something like, so you know this is a training exercise for John. Okay, would it be okay if we keep all 4 services selected just so we can show you how it works? Now, obviously, the concept of the UW bundling system is very new to the prospect, and we want them to get the best deal financially and help them understand how UW works. So, when we get to the summary page, I will probably say something along the lines of this. So, this is still very much a training exercise for John, and as part of that, I would love you to ask John loads of questions. So what that does, that gets that prospect thinking about becoming a customer in their mind. So I'll let them ask the questions, I'll answer all the questions, and then once the questions have been asked and answered, I would then say, You know, obviously this was a training exercise. However, we have actually managed to save you £50 a month, which equates to £600 a year, plus all the other amazing benefits such as the cashback card and referrals, etc. And I just simply asked them, how do they feel?
What a lovely kind of soft approach, and I think it puts the new prospect at ease, it puts the prospective customer at ease.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you're getting those results from it. So I'm sure everyone would love a top tip from all of you. I'm going to come back to you, Jamie, for your top tip, please.
Okay, so I would just say, just do it, don't overthink it, and while you learn, just say yes and enjoy this incredible journey that we're on.
Wonderful. And Biz?
Yeah. So be consistent and persistent, not only in your business, but also developing yourself. Attending seminars, reading books, or whatever suits you. Always be hungry to learn. Do not forget to attend WOE's big Sunday night Zoom. Always hone your skill set. And I believe always more in we are just one book, one seminar, or one tip away from the success.
Oh, I love that. Perfect. And lastly, Zoe, your top tip, please, my darling.
So mine's actually a really simple one, Joe. In the beginning, just make sure that you speak to your newbie every single day. And at the end of each conversation, I'd simply ask them, so Joe, do you know what you need to do next? This ensures, it's so simple, but it ensures that they have a clear next step and a path to success.
How simple, but how often do we all forget to maybe ask our new partner, do you know what's happening next? Thank you all so much. Please thank, as they leave the stage, Zoe, Biz and Jamie.